Hello, everybody. This is episode 1.
Hey guys, what's up? So you're about to use the wireless clip mic, but you have no idea how to use it? Well, I'm here to show you how to do that. So you have the kit right here. Let's go check out what's inside. First off, you have the transmitter. This is the transmitter. And on that transmitter, we have this. The clip mic, right? That clip mic connects to the transmitter, like so. And that goes on to your interviewee. The next part we have is the receiver, right? The receiver looks like the transmitter, but it's a little bit different, right? This receiver is connected to your camera with a cable, like this one. Now, before we even attach the transmitter to the interviewee and the receiver to the camera, we gotta make sure that there's batteries in them, right? And they both take AA batteries, so let's just pop them in, right? Open up the transmitter, 2 AA's in the transmitter, 2 AA's inside the receiver, and we're good. Next step you want to do is you want to turn on the transmitter and receiver because we want to check that the transmitter is talking to the receiver. Now, if you've used something like walkie-talkies, you know that if they're on the same frequency, they can talk to each other. So in this step, we want to make sure that the transmitter and the receiver are both on the same frequency. To do that, first, you got to turn on the transmitter and receiver by holding down the on-off buttons for a couple seconds, right? Holding them down, and they should both turn on. See the little orange light? Ooh. And in this case, actually, both are on the same frequency. In this case, 800.400 MHz. Now, it could be a different number, but as long as the same number is on both the transmitter and the receiver, you're good to go. Now, what if they're not on the same frequency? What do? Well, you gotta go inside the menu system and find a way to change the frequencies. To do that, just hit the set buttons on both the transmitter and receiver, and you're looking for a menu item that says tune. I found it under advanced, it says tune, right? Tune. Hit set to go inside that menu item, and from there I can change the frequency number, right? So I'm gonna change it to a different number. I'll just put 799.400. It's different from the one that's here, that's 800.400. Hit set a couple times, it's stored. And if I back out of that, you'll notice that my frequencies are different, right? So now I want to make sure that this matches this. So same process here too. I'm just gonna go into the menu by hitting set, looking for tune, let's tune. Go into that and just change the number until it matches what's on the transmitter, 799.400 megahertz. There you go, it says the same number there. I don't know if it's in focus, hopefully it's in focus, but there you go. I'm gonna hit set a couple times, stored, and now the number is 799.400 MHz. So that's how you change the frequencies so they match, right? And just make sure it matches. As long as it matches, they're gonna talk to each other, right? Hey dude, what's up? I'm cool. We got that out. Cool. We can close that for now. So the next step is actually very, very important. What we're gonna do in the next step is we're gonna make sure that the transmitter and receivers are set to the correct sensitivities. You wanna make sure that your sensitivity of your transmitter is tuned to your interviewee and your receiver is tuned to the transmitter. All right, so let me show you how to do that. What you gotta do is you gotta go into your menu again by hitting set, and you're looking for a menu item called sensitivity, right? Go into that menu by hitting set, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna change that decibel number based on your interviewee. Now to do that, you have to make your interviewee talk for a little bit. And as you're listening to your interviewee talk, you're gauging whether or not you have to adjust the sensitivity. Now what you don't want happening is, you don't want that yellow light on the transmitter showing yellow all the time. That means it's peaking. So in this case, what I wanna do is I wanna lower the sensitivity, right? So I'll go into the sensitivity and I'll drop that down a bit, all right? So that's not always peaking. And hit set to store that. And what you want is a nice, healthy sweep. You want that meter on the transmitter to be going up and down. Not just always up, not just always down, but up and down. And I'm guessing right now it's going up and down. Right? Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Cool. So that's set. We're done with that. On the receiver, same thing, but instead of sensitivity, we're actually looking for something that's called AF out, like that, right? And again, you're looking for a decibel number here to input, and in this case, you're listening to your headphones, you're looking at the levels here, and again, if it's too hot, you want to drop down the sensitivity. If it's not too sensitive, you want to bring it back up, but it's all based on what your interviewee is saying through the transmitter. So in this case, it actually looks pretty good already, so I don't have to change anything. So that's set as well. And before you actually finish, you also want to check the sensitivity on your camera too, and make sure that the levels on the camera also are picking up a nice healthy sweep. Again, not too high, not too low, but a nice healthy sweep. Cool, and pretty much that's all there is to it. One last tip I forgot to tell you. On the transmitter, there's a mute button. If your interviewee goes to the toilet, please put on the mute button. You don't want to hear stuff that you just don't want to hear. All right, cool, later. So this is the advantage of the wireless clip mic. You can hear me really well, even though I'm far away. Cool? All right, later. Did it look funny? Did it look weird?